Hi, Pisces. It's Tashina, the Wishing Moon. I'm here to bring you your January and yearly 2019 tarot reading. So, here's the breakdown. I'll start with a typical January reading. A love reading, hopefully, but whatever comes out, comes out. And then we'll go into who's your next soulmate. Um, we'll touch on that a little bit, see how we feel about it. And then we'll move into a monthly, just one card pull for 2019, get the energy and the story about 2019 for you. And then I'll end it with the Angel of Abundance Oracle card, just one card pull. It'll just be kind of a goal setting card or a advice on abundance, how to receive abundance. Okay? Give and receive abundance, yes. So, I just wanted to share part of my altar with you before I started. So, hopefully, you enjoy. And I'll see you in just a minute. Okay, thanks. Okay, Pisces, I'm back. Wishing Moon. And let's start with January. Let's see what January gives us. So I may need to adjust the lighting a little bit in here. I'm doing these during the daytime, which I usually never do, but I have some time. So I'm trying to do it with a bit of sunlight. Pisces 2019, January, please. Also have some maintenance going on at my house. And so you might hear some knocking in the background. You know, I try and shuffle in camera, but it's just not comfortable, so the camera's kind of far out a little bit. So when I figure out the setup, then you can watch me shuffle. Okay, some of you guys might be trying to get pregnant and having a hard time. For, a limited few, you may have lost a baby recently, had a miscarriage. I'm sorry if that happened. All right, Pisces. So what's up? What's up with January doesn't look great. What's going on? I'm going to pull another row with my Morgan Greer deck. So, January's calling for patience. I mean, something is in delay, basically. And it could be your money. You guys could be actually waiting for money, and it's in delay. Waiting for a job offer also. Could be waiting for love. Could be waiting for an earth sign. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. There's heartache and sorrow and pain and also mental conflict. I mean, you can see that card there around this situation or person you're waiting on. I feel like maybe it is a person. It could be because you want to be pregnant and it's not happening, or you're having some fertility issues. It could be you got pregnant and you're not happy about it. Could be something like that. Yeah, okay. So you feel like maybe being pregnant or the birth of this idea. It doesn't have to be fertility. Doesn't This is the Empress in the Rider-Waite deck, and she's about motherhood and birthing, but excuse me, I'm getting over this horrendous cold. So, but as I was saying, the Empress doesn't only talk about pregnancy. It talks about birthing. It talks about that spark of creativity, also the nurturing of yourself, nurturing of an idea, nurturing of a project, a new project, whatever you want to birth. It's the idea of birthing something and nurturing it to fruition. So that's the empress, excuse me, that's the Empress. She's a nurturer, she's a mother, she's one who has these fertile ideas. So it could be that you have all these ideas, but some things from the past are keeping you from moving forward. Like I feel this. I mean, you've got trapped in fear. You're stuck. There's a stuckness about this. It does look like family oriented for most of you. Excuse me. It does seem like it's about a happy family, because we have the happy family here. Okay, yeah. All right. So the potential is there. The potential. Oh, excuse me. Jeez. I'm going to drink some water. The potential is there to birth something new and happy and content, and that will make you at least materially satisfied. You'll feel stable. There's a potential to create something new there. Maybe bring in a baby, maybe start something new business, new job. But the next step needs to, this new birthing, this new fertile ground, this new options that you have, the next step in that is moving forward. And it seems like you would be moving forward out of fear, not out of love, not out of passion, not out of what you truly want to do. It seems like it would be because you're so fearful of what, like, I feel like you're stuck because you're so fearful of what's going to happen. And so you wouldn't take the leap of faith. And you wouldn't create goals and move forward. Like, you're having a hard time with both of these things. Patience is the Temperance card in the Rider-Waite deck. It talks about balance. So here we are, stuck for January. Not feeling very emotionally stable, not feeling very confident enough to take a leap of faith, to move forward, to create anything out of anything other than fear. That's a tough place to create from. Who wants to manifest from fear? I mean, who wants to do that? I don't think any of us do. You manifest from fear, it begets fear. Like, you just create more fear. So, or even if you create something good, it'll just have this fear element behind it. So what's the advice? Let me ask. What's the advice? So what can Pisces do in January to get through this fear? Ah, look at this. Got your answer. Stand your ground. Okay. So if you're feeling like other people are involved in this, creating this mental conflict within you, at least helping it, because no one can create it, but some people can add to it. If someone is telling you that you'll never be pregnant or you'll never have this job or whatever the negativity is that's going on, you've got to stand your ground. You've got to tell people, like, this is who I am. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I am. I am love. I am manifested love. I mean, that's like, that's my hippie talk right there. Okay. But like, really, you stand your ground. You tell people, like, this is exactly like what I'm doing with my life. You don't have to justify your life to anyone. If you want to have a baby, have a baby. You feel like you are capable of giving love. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, we answered the question. We know what's going on for January. Let's move on. I'm gonna pause it a second. I just need to make some tea. Hey Pisces. Okay. So next step we're gonna do a who's your next soulmate spread. It's gonna have 2 lines also. One line will be you, one line will be the other person, and we'll kind of look at how you guys, how it works together. Starts off with some heartache. Okay, Pisces. 2019, who's your next soulmate? I think that's it. I can't quite tell who's whose. I feel like this line is probably Pisces line. So it's Pisces. Who's your next soulmate? 2019. Sorry for the... I don't know how loud the shuffling is in the videos. I don't think it's that bad, but... I shuffle pretty much like right under the mic. Pisces, 2019. Who's your next soulmate? Although I'd like 3 cards, please. So, whoever this side is, they're interested in a relationship. They're interested in no longer being single. Oh, that might be the top side that I'm talking about right now. Could be the other person. So this could be the soulmate, okay? However, they're getting over heartbreak. It could be a recent heartbreak. So they don't want to be single anymore. I'm getting this feeling of their ex or their husband or wife cheated on them. I'm getting that feeling like they were cheated on and they don't want to leave the person. They're gonna have to muster up the strength and they have it to cut themselves free. But currently they are stuck in a situation where they feel like they can't leave yet. They can't leave yet. Yeah, okay. So if you're in their life and you haven't met them yet, okay? Excuse me. So two opposite things. Okay, so if you're in their life, you're asking them. You're hopeful that they will leave. You're getting over heartbreak. You're getting over sorrow. You may be even mourning with them over this, like this whole pain that they went through. It might be something that they don't tell you right away, that's kind of hidden, that comes out eventually. I think you can see the Ace of Cups, so there's love there. And you're ready, you're ready. I feel like by the time they're ready, you're ready. They're going to need a little more work than you will, meaning that you're going to do the work needed to be in a relationship quicker than they will, because they were so hurt, they were so betrayed. And by the time you're ready to go and and have sent out this wish to the universe for them, they'll just be getting around to feeling somewhat confident and ready to cut themselves free. So not it doesn't feel like a quick energy. Excuse me. It feels like a slower energy. It feels like timing's gonna be on your side really here. Um, I feel like you may actually. I feel like you haven't met this person. I think for most of you, probably haven't met them. And it's going to take a little bit of, I guess, not necessarily work, but I think it's going to take some time for them to open up to you. I don't think it's going to be immediate. I don't think they're ready to have these deep conversations about what has happened in their past. I feel like they potentially will cling on to you because of a hope, because a feeling of help. They feel like you could be of help to them, and very likely you could be. Let's see. Sorry about that. So I see this person is going to be like either very, very pale, like very, very white and pale, and like they don't go outside very much, or completely the opposite, like very dark, dark skinned. I think this is someone that you can build something with also. Once they have cut themselves free. I don't think they're going to need much time to heal, by the way. I don't think it's going to be like a process of healing. I don't think they'll need. I think once they cut themselves free and are open to date you, that the timing will be perfect for both of you and you'll be ready too. Dark hair. Dark hair. I see dark hair. Black hair. Dark hair. Okay. Let's move on to the monthly. These can get kind of long, so I'm trying to move it along. Oh, you know what? Let me pull one romance angel card for this soulmate. Oh, one came out already. Great. Okay, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. You know, I am getting this feeling that I feel like they're actually going to need someone to rely on, to like lean on. So maybe you express how you feel. I kind of getting this feeling like maybe express how you feel before you allow them to lean on you, you know, so they don't think it's only friendship that you're after. And maybe you do start off just as friends, but January 2019, Pisces. January 2019, Pisces. I realized I forgot to light my candle in my altar. Some signs I lit my candle and some I didn't. I got to look at that to see what that means. Heart chakra starting in January. Great. Heart opened. You're relating from the heart. I feel like I feel like you're going to meet somebody. February, maybe. Spiritual union. 2 of Cups. So February looks like positive movement forward. March. February looks good. Like it looks like here I'm now relating to love in a new way, in a better way. In January, you know. I think you might be getting over something in January also. And then this union comes in, this spiritual union, even like a deep union. Somebody that really sparks that I want to say fantastical side of you, that fantasy side of you. Positive movement forward, March, so it's good. So whatever this person, you know, you guys are moving forward. You guys are creating something good together. And choose wisely. January, February, March, April. April looks like choose wisely. So there might be cause to slow down a little bit and think about the choices you're making. Maybe you are choosing this person over family or over your job or something like that. I kind of get that feeling. And there's a need to balance in the next month. I'm going to pull a card just on, just on that. So I feel like it's between like work, maybe family, and this new person. You might be concentrating a lot of time and effort into them and kind of losing your focus, losing your balance. Yeah, okay. It could be a water sign that we're talking about. It could be a Cancer. That's the Chariot and the King of Cups, both Cancer cards. Balance is the Justice card, so it could be a Libra. Mental conflict, though, and balance. And then the King of Cups reverse. So, January, February, March, April, May. So May looks like it could be a tougher month. Okay. So May might be something like lack of emotional stability, someone potentially not pulling their weight in the relationship, and it's causing some kind of mental conflict, and also it's calling for a balance to be struck between you two. So May is going to be a little tougher. I feel like you get really excited actually about meeting somebody, and then the reality kind of sets in a little bit. I don't think it's going to be so horrible or anything like that. Don't get me wrong. I don't feel like it's going to... Yeah, okay. Temperance came out too. So, I don't feel like it's going to be this make it or break it moment. I feel like you guys are probably going to see each other in a true way, more true way than you do in the beginning. I think it's going to be fresh and new and like so amazing from a few months, and then May hits and it's like, oh wait, I actually have work still to do. I actually have family. I actually have friends. I still have people that rely on me, and I kind of forgot all about that because I was with you. And that happens, that happens to the best of us. So, okay, let's look at June. Yeah, you get a little caught up in their life. Okay, so June is movement, choices, decisions. Okay, so like I said, you start to feel like they, you've given a lot to this person, you've given maybe too much, and the balance needs to come into play. So this is now time for those choices. This is now time to redefine some decisions you made. Rethink some things in June, July for Pisces. Oh, a lot of cards came out. Okay, the waiting game. Okay, so the sacral chakra came out first. Sexuality, confidence, creativity. The waiting game, and material and spiritual prosperity. So I'm getting this feeling that this person, sparks something within you, and they may actually push you to do things that you don't normally do, and you are feeling almost this, like you want to make it better with them or make it really good with them because you know the possibilities, and you have this physical spark with them, And I feel like they're making you wait for some reason. August 2019 for Pisces. Okay. There you go. That's that trapped in fear again. So just so you know, this card for me doesn't, it's like, I don't like the words on it. Like, I don't like that it says trapped in fear. I think it's more like you created a fear and you're kind of, you're finding it hard to get out of, yes, this like mental fear that you've created for yourself. But it's all self-created, so you can just, take the fake trap off. You might be fearful of losing this person, and you're not going to lose them. If they're yours, they're yours. I mean, there's no... If they're meant... That's not what I mean. I mean, I don't mean by, like, ownership. I mean, like, if they're your person, there's no... You don't have to be fearful of losing anybody. This is chariot, okay? This is triumph. So, whatever the fear was, you get over it and you move forward. And then you make goals to make it better in September. So, August has you in your head. But then September. Yeah, August has you in the head. And then September, you get out just as quick. So, it won't be lasting. October's next. October. I don't know why the lighting is changing so rapidly. Oh, that's weird. Oh, October. Destiny. So that's a Wheel of Fortune. So things are changing. They're shifting. And it possibly is, and more probably is, because you're taking the reins. November. Patience and planning, yeah. Yeah, so you're taking some time to do this, to do some planning of the next steps, what's going to happen, even within this relationship. If you're in one, it's like you are... Like, you're the one doing the planning of what's going to happen. You're the one deciding, if you guys are going to settle down, if you're going to move in together, if you're going to break up, whatever. You'll be actually in like control of the relationship. Just 2019, you'll be controlling of your life because you're going to triumph over this fear. And the fear could be surrounding prosperity and money. Okay, November. Oh. Throat chakra. So you're creating all these goals and planning and know exactly what you want. Then you have to actually communicate it to others. And I feel like as long as you do the stand your ground, that didn't come back out. As long as you stand your ground, this shouldn't be a problem. You should be able to just speak your mind. Yeah, great. Passions ignited. That's how you that's how you close out December. That's how you close out the year. So really great. I mean, really great. Amazing. Like, really, this reading it speaks of you truly taking your life into your own hands and getting over things that don't have to hold you down anymore. There's lots of balance in this. It's lots of moving forward. Speaking, you're actually speaking clearly, communicating clearly. especially about your goals. It's probably the most clear I've seen Pisces be. And this is the Ace of Wands, Ace of Fire. So, you know, I feel like if you want to stay with this relationship, which is a lovely union, there is true love there. You you can reignite it in December after some planning and some patience around it. I mean, you'll be waiting some of the year, but it looks like, just clear communication around being patient with somebody. I mean, I feel like this is good. This is good. This is your destiny. This is great. This is things that you need to go through. This is another spiritual level to where you're going. It's really positive. It ends up really positive also. I mean, great. It's good. A good 2019. It's like, I see overcoming fears. I see no longer being stuck. I mean, there's going to call for some patience, but honestly, I feel like your choices are great. The balance is good. Moving forward, taking control of your life, overcoming fears. I mean, just that's I think I'm gonna call it just overcoming fears, because that's what the overall energy feels like. Okay, so the last card I'm gonna pull, I got myself actually for Christmas, is the Angel of Abundance, and I'm just going to pull one card for your advice for the abundant 2019, okay? And how do you get there? Okay, there's your card. Oh yeah. I'm thinking this card says obstacles and blocks are lifted. But I'll tell you, I feel like it's you guys doing the work to lift it. I don't think it's like, oh, magically the universe just did it. I actually think it's, I swear now, that was not better. Okay. I actually think that it's all the work that you guys have put in, that Pisces has put in. Okay, let me see if I can get the words in here. It's supposed to like auto focus. Like, way to go. Okay. All right. So, all right, I'll just read it. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. So, I mean, that's the takeaway for me. Stay centered in gratitude. There we go. So remember all the things, all the people, all the past, all the things that keep you or have helped you in the past. Have all the be grateful for all the things that come to you at this time. And you'll achieve these goals. I mean, it's amazing. I think you actually have a really great reading, a great 2019 coming. So good on you, Pisces. Good deal. Let me just talk a little bit about what I'm offering. So I'm going to open up a calendar for about 7 people to sign up. I'm going to do a bit of, I guess, I'm going to call it life coaching, but really, it's not really life coaching. It's more like just goal setting. And it'll be like 20-minute sessions with people Skype or over the phone, whatever you'd like. And we're going to just kind of talk about what your goals are and why you don't have them now. So, what are the blocks that are causing you from getting to those goals? And what are the belief systems around that? So, I believe like emotional, there are emotional connections to all things that are blocking you. So, we'll just kind of drill down to see what those are. And we'll pull some tarot to find out how we're going to, you know, change those or move them or help you get out of your own way. So if you want to be a part of it, I'll open it up on my website. It's thewishingmoon.com, and you can check it out. I'm going to do that in a few weeks, I think, after the first of the year. Okay. I love you guys. Stay in touch. I'll see you soon. Bye.